I was looking at the email, not email, Twitter or X message from Malema and Mr. Elon Musk. Mr. Malema or Mr. Julius Malema and Elon Musk. What is going on there, guys? Why are these guys fighting? Obviously, we all know that Malema and white people, we all know. You know, especially those who claim to be South Africans, but they are in another country. In most cases, it doesn't take them very serious. Anyway, this is where what he actually says. Mr. Elon Musk, I don't know who started this. It was Mr. Elon Musk. I guess, I don't know. Guys, don't you believe that this thing is just a public stunt? It's just something that they are using maybe to, I don't know, to get attention? It is possible to get attention, to maybe try and make people scared of America or scared of what is happening in the world and stuff like that. Because I don't see why would a guy actually just write on Twitter, especially a famous guy like this, moneyed guy like this, and just tweet this thing. Unless maybe, okay, it might be because maybe Malema has said something before, because we all know when Malema speaks about him, in most cases, not in most, yeah, in most cases, it doesn't put him in any high places. He doesn't even need, I don't know whether to say he doesn't even care about him, you know. So he speaks a lot of things about him. I guess this time he was like, you know what, I'm in charge now in America. In other words, I'm part of the politics. I'm going to respond to this guy. He's been talking about me. Now I'm in some positions in America. I'm gonna show you that I'm not only a business person. Anyway, there is a response. Obviously, the response from Malema, it says, I really think you have entirely lost your left brain. Whoa, a typical spoiled brat and direct beneficiary of apartheid witness. I know black people look the same to you. Typical racist. Look closer and you will realize those are two different people. America is exposing us to its stupidity. I don't care about your sanctions. I will never stop fighting for black people to be equal to white people, and if that makes me an international criminal, I am proud to be one. Now, we all know that Mr. Malema has always fought this thing of black people being equal with white people, because in most cases we all know that, you know, that's not the case. And in a lot of things, you will find that white people are preferred in most cases in some of the propositions and stuff like that. And I'm not saying always, but you will find that, you know, in terms of equality, or in terms of where we rank, in terms of if they want to do something, they want to employ someone, white or black, obviously they will go for. I'm not saying that's always the case, but we all know all of that. So anytime, I think, guys, whether we like it or not, we must all know that if a person has been on a throne, or if a person has been in a chair for some time, and then if you want to overthrow them, it's not going to be easy. They will fight you back, you know. They will fight you back. The white people have been in control in South Africa for a long time, you know. And I don't think they will allow us or allow black people to overthrow them. Any person who will try that, they will fight them back, you know. That is why you see now these things. And to be honest, guys, with you, I think that this thing that is happening with America and South Africa, it has exposed some of the mindsets or some of what white people think about us. Okay, I think that it exposed them. It showed their true colors somehow towards black people, towards towards themselves. One thing that I have always noticed when it comes to races, or to races, black, white, Indian, whatever, these other races like your white, your Indians, your what? I don't know about colors. Okay, we don't call them colors. Okay, I don't know about because they fall under black people, so I can use that and say black people. All of those races. Okay, I have noticed that in most cases, white people, when it comes to doing things, and when it comes to them supporting each other, when it comes to them making sure that they don't separate us. Or if there is someone who is in charge who is white, okay, someone who is in charge who is white, right, they make sure that they look for their people. They look for their people, they take care of their people, they don't want to see their people suffer, they don't want to see anything happening to their people. If maybe they have got if they have got things that they are holding or things that they have got in that country, they will do everything to protect them. That is why you see what Trump is actually doing, which is the opposite when it comes to us black people. We don't support each other. We don't defend each other. We don't. When a person, especially when it comes to business, when somebody has made it gone, he's just going to enjoy himself and then it ends there. You are not building nothing with black people. You are not trying anything. And I also believe that it was because I think when we grew up as black people, okay, I think this thing of bewitching each other, ukuloyana, hating each other, yeah, you starting to you think you better, hey, things is better, hey, blah 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 blah, and then I think it ended up creating. In most cases, I believe that if a person is successful in something, we need to appreciate them. Okay, now appreciating them, it's not like you are manipulating them, making them to maybe favor you, making them to do for you things. No, genuinely so, you are happy for them. Okay, now as black people, I think we can do better when it comes to that. I can tell you guys, white people, they will never leave their people suffer just. They will fight it. Any person that is white that they see suffering somewhere, especially, okay, I know that there are white people who are suffering, but I can tell you that those who've got resources already, okay, farmers, people who are businessmen, whatever, businesswoman, whatever, anytime they are attacked, they will fight back. There are people that will fight back, and the people that are in higher positions. That's how it is. But when it comes to black people, here we are. We had black people in government in South Africa. Instead of people fighting for us, instead of people giving us resources, instead of people making things easy for us, they didn't. For 30 years, they did not. They were eating alone with their friends. Whilst when the white people were eating, they were eating with their own friends also, but a majority of their people, not only just friends, their people, they took care of their people. Okay, but us, you get money, you get a tender, you eating alone, you come and flash with your big cars. You are not helping anyone. You are not building nothing. Instead of you putting guys together, and then you can come up with an idea, you just sponsor that idea, and then they start working. We don't do that, right? You find white people, they have got they come together, call your family, call your mzala, call your uncle, call your whatever. They come together, they put money together, they start a business, they start a farm, or they start whatever, a business of whatever. They do it, and they start a landscaping business. They just move on. But we don't do that. We hate each other, we bewitch each other, we are afraid of each other. Yeah, I don't trust that guy, he will bewitch me. We are, hey guys, we black people, in as much as we can learn some things, and I think we have always failed when it comes to doing things on our together. That means looking for each other. We have always failed. Okay? If people are looking for each other, they are in their family. Actually, I believe that even with white people, it starts with their families. It starts with families. They start there. They make sure that in their family, they make sure that they are okay. That means if they have to start a business that is going to take care of the family, they do it together. Put a big business, put your uncle, put your whatever. There is no one in the family who is an uncle, who's going to suffer while we've got this business. They must work here. They are the ones that should be paid. It starts in the families. Unfortunately, families of black people, they were destroyed. They are destroyed every time. I'm not saying white people families, they don't get destroyed, but we all know. That's why you see channels like in that channel, Mocha what. right? You see families breaking, you see fighting for this, fighting for that, and everything. And you are like, what is going on here? Okay? It is because we fail to come together. We fail to do things together, even from the beginning, even from the family part of life. Siyasabana manje, siyaloyana, we bewitch each other, we hate each other. We don't want to build nothing together because you are afraid that one will take everything. It's just a mess. And then when you get money or when you get a tender, you buy a car, you flash around, you buy some whatever Vito, what clothes to label, and then you just flash and flash in front of us. Hey guys, you know, so sometimes you would sit down. I'm sorry, guys, but sometimes you will sit down and be like, hey, it is good to be a black person, but sometimes the way we do things, I think it disadvantages us. I think in most cases, we disadvantage ourselves as a group. I'm not talking individual, okay? As a group, we disadvantage ourselves. Instead of us, and I know you will tell me, together, together for what? Together for what? I remember when the MK party and the EFF, people were talking about, yeah, we need to come together. What? People, they were saying on the other party. I don't want to say which party, but you will know. They were saying, yeah, together what? Together what? Yeah, united what? Coming together what? That's the problem. On the other side, and I know you will say to me the DA, Afro Forum, and the other one, they also are not together, but they are white. I can tell you now, if there is something that affects them, they come together. If there is something that affects them all, they come together. You saw them when it was the Bella Bill, when they marched. They were there. Some of them holding some old flags there. They were together there, doing their thing. But us, when people do these things, somebody, the other one doesn't agree. The other one says, yeah, they can beat him. Yeah, they can deal with them. We don't care. SingamaZulu, thina singabeSuthu, thina singamandebele, asingeni yabo. That's the problem. Okay? Actually, the example of that is what was happening with the caucus. And I know you will tell me, yeah, but in parliament they work together. Guys, come on. You have to work together even outside, because when things are happening outside, you will have to come together even there, not in parliament. In parliament, you just shout each other. You just shout each other. You are just playing there. I'm talking about outside. You have to work together outside, which is very important, because outside is important than in parliament. Okay, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. So Mr. Malema was responding there, and we all know that Mr. Malema, when you start with him, he will deal with you, and decisively so. As you can see, he was not missing his words. You can even see that Mr. Elon Musk, he just said immediate sanctions for Malema and declaration of him as an international criminal. Really? You just came into office, you don't even know about politics, and then you come and say Malema is an international criminal. Hi, Elon Musk. I think, my guy, I'm doubting you when it comes to politics. I think they will eat you alive. In politics, for the fact that you just comments like this. Unless, that is why, guys, unless it's a marketing thing. Unless maybe they are trying to start something, I don't know. But if this is what he thinks that is politics, he's playing a very bad one. Anyway, guys, please, thank you so much. You can tell me in the comments what do you think about that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, I am out, guys. You have a good day. Sharp, sharp.